Good evening and happy Friday. Thank you for joining day 5 of my 2-week virtual home buying seminar. Today, I will be discussing how getting pre-approved for a home loan requires your participation. Doing your part during the application process can lead to a very smooth and efficient transaction. So it would be best if you get all of your affairs in order prior to starting the loan application process. So let's dive right in. First, you'll need to get all of your requested documents to your lender. The documents that will be requested would include your social security number, and this is going to be requested for all borrowers who will be listed on the mortgage loan. You'll need to have proof of employment, proof of income, tax documents. You'll need to verify your place of residence, bank account information, all credit information, and any purchase agreements that you currently have. Getting these documents to your lender will kick off the pre-approval process. During this process, the mortgage lender will review your financial situation to determine if you're qualified for a loan and how much you are qualified to borrow. This happens before the house hunting process, so it's important that you gather these documents prior to reaching out to a loan officer. After you receive your pre-approval, your application will go into underwriting. During this process, the lender's underwriter will carefully review the loan application and other supporting documents to ensure that you and the property meet all appropriate guidelines and requirements. During this phase, you'll want to be sure to be very responsive when your lender has requests. Have all of your mortgage documents at the beginning stage of the process, and be sure to respond to any requests by the lender quickly. Be upfront and honest, and be proactive. Call your lender if you have any questions. It's important that you ask questions frequently so that you have a clear understanding about what's going on and what to expect during the process. In some cases, you will have a conditional approval. A conditional approval comes up when the underwriter requires certain conditions that need to be met in order to get your final approval. If your lender requires conditions, don't worry. This is a common occurrence. Some of these conditions may be paying off an account, providing extra bank statements, or other documents. Once these conditions are met, the loan is approved. And again, this is why it's very important for you to be responsive and get all required documents to your lender upon request. If you don't understand something, ask questions. Be sure not to make any major purchases or obtain new credit. Keep all accounts current, such as mortgages, car loans, and credit cards, even if an account is to be paid off at closing. Keep copies of all Paycheck stubs and statements of bills being paid off during or throughout the loan process. Please keep in mind that there are things that can affect the application process. For instance, if you change jobs, be sure to only change a job if you are going into the same line of work and for equal or more income. However, it is advised that you do not change jobs during the loan process. Be sure not to obtain additional credit or cosign for others. Also, please don't make any major purchases which may affect your credit or personal funds. Also, don't change bank accounts or transfer money within your existing bank accounts. Be sure to continue to manage your debt so that you can get to the closing table. When all is said and done and all of the loan documents have been prepared, reviewed, and finalized, you can attend closing and get the keys to your new home. On Monday, we will be discussing why it's important to create a property wish list. I look forward to chatting with you guys then. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and as always, please feel free to contact me if you have any questions.